Time for math today being Friday, May 1st. Today in math, you need quiz 14 from your packet. Quiz 14 looks like this. It's just one side. It says Arithmetic Quiz 14 here. It says page 109, I believe that is, right here, 109, just the front. So you're doing this quiz today, and please have it sent to me, a picture sent to me for a grade. Now, this is where we change a little bit. On our plans for today, I had to do page 293 and page 294. But I want you to do page 293 only today. 294 is pretty much, a review of what you're doing on your quiz. So I would like for you to do page 293 so that you're practicing some of the new concepts that we've gone over for the past couple of days. All right? So let's look at your quiz first. Number 1, write the products. Use that 12 table if you need to. Number 2, write the quotients. So make sure you're paying attention to division there. Number 3, write the Arabic numbers for these Roman numerals. If you need to, for a strategy, if you need to go in and put the value above the letters, the letters, that's fine. So then that way you'll know, am I subtracting? Am I adding? What am I doing? That's fine. Number 4, reduce to lowest terms. So reduce means to divide. So you're thinking of that number, the highest table that you see both 8 and 12 on, and you're dividing both the numerator and the denominator by that number. Okay, I need a fraction for an answer, not just a number there, a whole number. Okay? So once you're finished with that, excuse me, let's look at page 293. Page 293 is just a review of what we've gone over for a couple of days. Number 1, you have your story problem. 1A, Peter has a box of 132 crayons. The box is divided into 11 sections. Oh, I'd love to see this box. There are the same number of crayons in each section. How many crayons are in each section? So what will you need to do there? You need to divide, because we're dividing out a certain number of crayons into sections. 1B, Grayson wants to buy a Bible that cost $15.98 and a game that cost $7.95. He has saved $12. How much more money does he need to save? So first, you're going to need to know how much the two items are together, right? How much does he need? One item is $15.98. The other item is $7.95. You're going to need to find out how much those are first together. Then once you get that amount, how much has he saved? He's only saved $12. So you'll need to take your sum and then subtract the $12, because you'll need to know how much more he needs. So that'll be subtracting. Number 2, write the products. Let's do one of these together. You have 2A is 45 times, what do we have today? 12. Grab my blue. And here's our problem. All right. First step here is we're going to start in our ones column. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover up this 1 here. So we're saying 45 times 2 here. So let's start. 2 times 5 equals 10. So we put the 0. We carry the plus 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 equals 9. So for my blue 2 in the ones place, I have 90. Okay, so now let's slip over to the tens column. My 1 has been taken away a little bit there. Let me redraw that. All right. First thing I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm going to say I need to put my Hero 0 placeholder there. Okay? Because if you think about it, I'm not really saying 45 times 1 here. I'm saying 45 times a tens place. All right? So you have to think that. So we need to move over to the tens place. 1 times 5 equals 5. 1 times 4 equals 4. And then now we're going to add. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 9 plus 5 equals 14. Plus 1. 0 plus 4 equals 4. Plus 1 is 5. So we have our answer of 540. Okay? So for the ones place, you should have gotten 90. For the tens place, 45 times, this would be 10, because that's the tens place. 45 times the tens place here, your tens place should be 450, not 45. Okay, again, because the 1 is in the tens place. Now, if you said if the 1 was here, it'd be 45 times 1. Okay, I got that. But it's moved over to the 10, so we have to put that placeholder there. All right? Let's do one more. One more. You can go ahead and get started, and I'll catch up with you. $32 times 15. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 32 times 5 here. 5 times 2 equals 10, so my 0, my plus 1. 5 times 3 equals 15, plus 1 makes 16. You got it. Oh, that's a big 0. I didn't realize how big I wrote my 0 there. 160. Yeah, that looks a little better. All right, so now let's slip over to the tens place. Okay. We need to put our Hero 0 placeholder here because we're saying, 32 times the tens place. 1 times 2 equals 2. Oh, I forgot to cross out my 1. I probably forgot to do that a while ago as well. Sorry. 1 times 3 equals 3. So then let's add. All right, let me pause for a second. So a while ago, I probably forgot to mark out my 1. So forgive me. I did it here. So I think we're good now. All right, so let's solve. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 1 times 3 equals 4. So your answer there is 480. Okay? So I'd like for you to do C, D, and E on your own. Number 3, find the average and circle your answer. Number 4, solve the measurement equation. And number 5, round to the nearest dollar. Okay? Be careful there, you're not rounding to the nearest cent, to the nearest dollar. So for 5A, $101.95 would push you up to $102. All right? Now again, you do not have to do page 294. Only page 293 and your quiz, and just please be sure that I get a copy of your quiz sent to me for a grade. All right, so when you finish all that up and you're ready, we'll move to language next.